Hey everybody, welcome back. Jordan here. I'm sitting here, end of June, which has been a great month. There's been so many great LEGO releases, but as I look into the future for more LEGO releases, that being, of course, here in the summer of 2021 into the months of July and August, I realize that we're into some tough times here. And it's not because the LEGO releases are bad. It's because they're all really good. Recently we had the LEGO Con, and we saw 3 new LEGO Star Wars sets coming out, which are all being released in August of 2021 here. And you know what? I'll give it to you. I think they look really good, and I'm really hyped about them. We didn't get the gunship, and it wasn't announced during the LEGO Con. I think that was a missed opportunity, but I think the LEGO Con went really well. I think it was very well produced. I thought everything sort of went smoothly, and other than the one minor glitch in the middle, where there's like a little bit of a buffering time. But I definitely think everything went smoothly. They just maybe should have taken that opportunity to release maybe a UCS set. Just because they had so many viewers from around the world, it would have been a good way to advertise a UCS set. Because the 3 LEGO Star Wars sets that they did release were already sort of leaked from an official LEGO source. So it's sort of weird that they launched those in their LEGO Con, but somehow they sort of sneaked through the cracks. And also, as an ambassador, had access to the information early before LEGO Con. I think they should have kept the LEGO releases that they released during LEGO Con a little bit more under the wraps and not even release them to retailers, or like the information to retailers and to LEGO ambassadors. I think that would have created a little bit more hype. But other than that, I think LEGO Con went really well, and it was really neat seeing sort of behind the scenes and seeing all the different NASA stuff and everything else that they did there as well. It's pretty neat. Today, what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about the remaining sets of summer. It's crazy. Like, the stuff coming out here in July and August is nuts. So what we're going to be doing is going through the LEGO website, and I'm going to create my wanted list, which is currently a goose egg, because I honestly can say that I have everything I want. I know it's crazy to think, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe I have everything I want on my current want list, which is 0, but I think we're going to go through and we're going to repopulate that want list based on some of the products that are coming out for the remaining months of summer, and also maybe some products that I haven't picked up yet. So let's head to the LEGO website and check it out. Okay, so first thing you want to do is obviously go to lego.com if you want to sort of follow along with me, or sort of, I don't know, recreate your own wanted list while I do mine as well, maybe. But what I usually do is I shop by, and I go to new, and then I go to see all new sets. And this is where you can see all of the new releases, some of which are coming soon, some of which you can add to your cart, and lots of ones that we actually already have in our collection here. So something else you can do on the left here is go to availability, and you can click on coming soon. You can see there's 90 sets that are coming soon. So for July, actually there's not very many releases. I think there's only 2 to be exact. There is the Ice Castle, and also the Adidas Original Superstar sneaker. So I have to decide if we're going to get this Ice Castle. I'm actually surprised the wife hasn't convinced me to get this, because we're a huge fan of Disney and Disney World and Frozen and anything having to do with Disney. You can see it comes out on July 1st. It's $270. I'm going to go ahead and add this one here to my wanted list by clicking this little heart here, because you just never know. Honestly, the sneaker is pretty cool, and there is a pretty neat promo, I think, that's coming out in conjunction with the sneaker. It's like a little tiny one. I just don't think I'm going to get it. If you do display the set, you definitely have to display it with that box. But those are the 2 July releases, and I think I'm going to leave those with the LEGO group. Obviously, the Imperial Light Cruiser is coming out, and that is pretty sweet. It's for the Mandalorian. This is one of the sets that they released in Con. I'm going to go ahead and slip that into my wanted list, because you know what? It's pretty sweet. I love the handle. I love how the bridge opens up. You can recreate some of the scenes with the epic minifigures. This is a must for me. This is the Guardianship. Retails for $190 here in Canada. Once again, coming out on August 1st. August is going to be a heavy month. It has a bunch of minifigures in here, which I don't have any of in my collection, and I'm super hyped about them. This set looks amazing. 1,901 pieces, so the price per piece is actually pretty good at $190. The box art looks amazing as well, and this ship just looks really cool. I love how it sits on the display stand. I simply cannot wait to get that set. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Ninjago. Actually, some of my favorite sets to build are Ninjago, and those are Ninjago City Gardens, Ninjago City Docks, and also Ninjago City. I don't know how I feel about the new lineup. It doesn't really blend in with those, but this sub does look pretty cool. But I'm not going to put on my wanted list. The stuff that I'm going to put on my wanted list is stuff that I will for sure 100% obtain in the future. Minecraft, unfortunately, I don't really have any Minecraft stuff, but I will say, not a huge collector of friends, but this looks pretty cool. You could buy like 2 or 3 of these Heart Lake City Grand Hotels, and you could create a pretty cool like modular building that is a hotel, because you get a whack of parts and pieces in here which look really good and can be combined into creating something pretty special. Why do I say you have to buy a couple of them? It's because it's an open back, so you'd have to get a couple of them so you can close that back and potentially integrate it into your city. I've got to discuss that with Jose because that looks pretty interesting. I saw this one here. It said amusement park, but oh, it's a Duplo set. I don't know. Maybe we're going to get a couple of those grand hotels, because you could definitely create a pretty cool modular building by using that. The medieval castle is a for sure. Recently, like right now, we are working on building our castle. It's actually sitting right here. You can't see it beside me, but I definitely want to get a couple of these, modularize it. It is a 3-in-1 set, so you could get a couple of them, integrate some parts and pieces from your own inventory. I think I like this layout the best. It's like an actual enclosed castle. And if you were to get a couple of them, I think you could do something pretty special with this. Just put it on a standard base plate and then do something pretty cool. Look, it comes with like a dragon and stuff like that. But I definitely think this layout right here is pretty amazing. It probably looks the best. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked on that. So definitely going to have to probably pick up a couple of those. Then all of this wildlife stuff here, it's a no-brainer because we're currently building a zoo. So we're definitely going to have to get the wildlife stuff, because it comes with like these large molded animals. So you get the lion, you get the elephant, and a bunch of other parts and pieces. This one comes with monkeys too, and like a hawk. So you get a whole bunch of parts and pieces in here, in which could be integrated with your zoo. So definitely going to have to get all of these, I think. These are the Lego City sets. Like, they come with some pretty sweet stuff that could be added to a zoo and also added to your city in general. Oh my gosh, they're actually pretty expensive. This is the one that I'm on the fence about. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. I have the Lego Creator Expert Ferris wheel. This one's $110. It's got 1,002 pieces. It looks pretty sweet though. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. I'm going to have to play it by ear and see what that looks like. Maybe I can go in like a kiddie area in the amusement park. It might work, right? And I like this set here. I mean, usually I don't get any of the Avengers compounds or anything like that. But what I really like about this one is the fact that it comes with the van from Ant-Man. Also, the minifigures that you get in it is just legendary. Yeah. Those look sweet. I don't know, though. I'm definitely not going to put it on my wanted list because I don't think that I'm going to be picking that up, like, straight away. I forgot to put these wildlife ones on my wanted list because those are for sure. There we go. Yeah, and as we continue scrolling down here, you can see that there is a ridiculous amount of stuff. Like we saw, 90 new releases, and you're definitely going to have to be selective or buy them slowly over time if you want to get multiple of these. I just clicked on a couple there because I'm interested in them, such as this one here. Classically, I haven't been getting any dinosaur stuff. This one comes with the cool boat haul. It looks interesting. I'm potentially interested in it, but probably going to leave it off the wanted list. But this one here, I think, is a day one purchase for me. It looks amazing. I can't wait to get this one. Now, I know some of these sets, such as this one here, are actually released in other portions of the world, but right now in North America, they're not available. They're not available until August 1st, like we just saw on the website here. This one looks pretty sweet too, the Mandalorian Starfighter. Coming out on August 1st. Oof. By golly, I didn't see the Slave one. I wonder why that one wasn't... Oh, there it is. Of course, it's coming up here right away. Perfect. So we'll definitely put that on the wanted list. That's a no-brainer. We got another dinosaur set. Once again, probably not going to add that to the wanted list, but the dinosaur in it looks pretty sweet. And now I just can't get over this minifigure. This minifigure for Boba Fett is sweet. Also, you get the Beskar spear. But the minifigure is different because look how he's got like the black torso with the arm print detailing and also the torso print detailing and the leg print detailing. So that's definitely a different Boba Fett figure than what we're used to or what we've seen in the previous sets. And this dinosaur looks pretty cool too. We'll leave that off the wanted list. Yeah, so as we scroll through here, we'll see a bunch more. I think this one is essentially a must because it comes with a bunch of different, well, not different, but it comes with a few Stormtroopers, and I love Stormtroopers. I also like that Moff Gideon. Oh, no, that's not Moff Gideon. That's Grief Karga. I don't know why I get their names confused sometimes. We got Grief Karga there. Yeah, he looks pretty sweet, too. I think this one's a must because that Mortar Trooper is really enticing me. I don't know about this. I never really collected any of the mechs, and it sort of gives me that mech vibe. I know it's not technically a mech, but it looks pretty interesting. I mean, you get Iron Man, and you get Pepper Potts, and obviously the Ironmonger, which that is. So I think I'll leave that off. I mean, it's not going to be in my immediate pickup, right? I know Jose is just going to be all over getting some of this Mickey and Minnie stuff that's coming out, like Mickey and Friends. I do like the alternate minifigures in here. Like this minifigure right here of Pluto is awesome. Pluto, Goofy, also the firefighter, Mickey and Minnie, and that print piece the tile Mickey shaped piece at the top there is quite interesting as well. So I know she's going to be all over me getting those. Now I have an idea for this fish tank. I'm not actually going to display it like a fish tank. I'm actually going to, I believe, take some of these brick-built fish and we're going to integrate them onto the walls in our aquarium and then sort of just part out the remaining parts for something else. But I think we can use these seaweed pieces and some of these fish elements here and just sort of their building designs and integrate those onto or into our aquarium. There's another Disney one there with Donald this time. And also, these come with some farm animals as well that could be integrated into our farm and or also our zoo if we do a farm animal exhibit. Probably going to skip this Harry Potter stuff. There's a bunch of new Harry Potter stuff that just came out. I got what I sort of wanted, but then sort of left it. And I definitely like this T-Rex fossil. I think it's pretty neat. It's the T-Rex fossil exhibition, and I think this piece here, this dinosaur, just looks fantastic. So I did skip some of the other Jurassic World stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be skipping that one. And I think this Black Panther Dragon Flyer will actually be one that I will skip as well. But once again, cool minifigs, but I don't know, I don't think it's really for me. I think I might have passed by it, but there was a Lego Dots package there that had a whole bunch of Dot stuff. And I want to get that because we're still doing our panels that go around the train line, and I think we need all of those Dots elements. There's like a huge Dots kit. I like these two as well. You get the monkeys and the ATV vehicle there, and also this Mickey plane is pretty interesting as well. I said that you could buy multiple of those Mickey planes and you could build something pretty cool. You could build like a ride in an amusement park if your technical ability was pretty out there. I think it would be pretty sweet if you could build some sort of ride. I'm looking for that Dots package. I don't know where it is. It's some sort of Dots thing that comes with like 1,000 pieces, and you can build something, or you could use all those parts and pieces to create some pretty cool graffiti. I don't even know if I saw it. Either way, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I think I've gone through and I've added a whole whack of stuff to my wanted list, and as you can see, it is far too large, and I'm sure I forgot to click the heart on some things, so they're not even in the list, but just way too much stuff coming out here in August of 2021. Oh, at least this isn't coming out till September. That's good. But yeah, we got the Mickey and Minnie stuff, the Disney stuff, the fish tank, the 3-in-1 castle. We got some new Star Wars stuff. We got the Infinity Gauntlet. We've got the 3-in-1 castles and all this different stuff. And this is the one that I'm really thinking about. I do not know if I want to get this one. Just wanted to share my thoughts on some of the new stuff here in 2021 because it's just over the top. Even though we didn't get what we truly wanted in LegoCon, which is the gunship, we got some pretty cool Lego Star Wars sets and also a bunch of new exciting stuff that's coming out here right away. Even there's other stuff that is already out that I still want to add to my list, such as Hogwarts Wizard's Chess and Everyone is Awesome. So and Hogsmeade. So Lego keeps pumping stuff out, but I'm pretty thrilled on it, and I think this summer has been terrific for Lego releases. I think 2020 was a great year for Lego releases, but I think 2021 has pretty much matched it, or maybe even surpassed it in epic Lego releases. Yeah, let me know what you guys are picking up by commenting below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out here on our channel, and thanks for popping by. Bye!